stop what you're doing. Because Directioners, we might just be witnessing the comeback of the decade. Zayn Malik has officially followed Louis Tomlinson on Instagram, and fans are losing it. I mean, after years of radio silence, beef, and heartbreak, could this be the moment we've all been waiting for? Grab your tissues, your merch, and maybe a tub of ice cream, because we're diving deep into this surprise Zooey's interaction, the fan reactions, their rocky history, and what it could really mean for a possible One Direction reunion. Let's start with the spark. A casual beardy selfie from Zayn Malik posted on May 25th. Nothing major at first glance. He's rocking a white tank, layered necklaces, and a black HBO The Last of Us cap, a nod to one of his favorite shows, by the way. The caption? Non-existent. The vibe? Quiet, mysterious, so Zayn. But eagle-eyed fans, you know who you are, noticed something even bigger. Zayn had just followed Louis Tomlinson on Instagram. After years of not following any of his old bandmates. This is not a drill. Fans immediately exploded with emotion. The Zooey ship, yes, that's Zayn plus Louis, hasn't been active for a while, but oh boy, this one gesture brought it back from the dead. One fan tweeted, "He loves that show, and it's so cute." I went to look at the picture and saw Louis liked it. I started crying, lol. Another added, and Louis liked it immediately. Now, in intranet years, a like and follow might seem small, but in the fandom, that's basically a full-on love letter. It's like a virtual olive branch, and considering their past, it's a huge deal. Let's rewind to 2015. Zayn leaves One Direction mid-tour. Fans are crushed. The end is shocked. Louis, who had always been closest to Zayn, takes it hard. And then the naughty boy feud. Louis threw shade at Zayn's then collaborator, tweeting about auto-tune, and Zayn clapped back with the now infamous line, "Remember when you had a life and stopped making BHY comments about mine?" Oof, that was a breakup tweet if we ever saw one. Asterisk, fast forward to 2016, tragedy strikes. Louis's mom passes away. Zayn reportedly reaches out, and the two share a moment of peace backstage at Louis' X Factor performance. But it wasn't enough. In a 2019 interview, Louis said, "It never really got better." So what changed? Flash forward to January 2025, a blurry fan video surfaces of Louis attending Zayn's concert in LA. Fans lose it. Not only is that a massive public gesture, but Zayn even calls it out on stage, saying, "An old friend is here tonight." That's right, not just any fan, an old friend. Let that sink in. And now this followed. Coincidence? Maybe. But it feels like a digital breadcrumb trail to something bigger. What do you think? Is this just polite support, or the first crack in the icy wall between them?
Fandom detectives and reunion rumors. Now, if you've been around Directioners long enough, you know these fans don't miss anything. Whether it's analyzing tattoo placements, tour schedules, or mysterious emojis, they're basically the FBI of fandoms. And lately, they've been picking up clues. Neil and Harry talking about old memories in interviews, Louis showing up for Zayn, and now this follow? The dots are connecting.
Speculation is hot. Could they be planning a song? A surprise collab? A secret performance at the upcoming Brits? The internet is buzzing with theories. One Direction's legacy, why it still matters, One Direction isn't just a boy band. It's an era, a cultural reset. And even a decade later, their music still trends. Every time someone hums Night Changes or Story of My Life, fans go right back to that emotional core. Even Gen Z and Gen Alpha, who were toddlers when 1D started, are now obsessed, thanks to TikTok revivals and Spotify deep dives. Reunions aren't just nostalgia grabs, they're healing moments. And with the emotional toll of Liam Payne's passing, maybe the remaining members are realizing just how precious their bond really was. So picture this, a surprise performance at the Brit Awards. The lights go down. Harry, Neil, Louis walk on stage. The crowd erupts. Then, Zayn's silhouette appears. Boom. Internet broken. Timeline destroyed. World peace achieved. Too dramatic? Maybe. But admit it, you got chills. Or what if they just dropped a song out of nowhere? Like a low-key emotional ballad written during lockdown that we didn't know existed until now?
What this could really mean, even if a reunion isn't official, this Zayn-Louis interaction shows that growth is happening. that healing is happening. And for a band that gave us so many memories, that's worth celebrating. Plus, let's not ignore the business side. A 1D reunion would be one of the biggest moneymakers in music history. We're talking record-breaking tour numbers, chart-topping re-releases, merch sales, documentaries, you name it.
So whether it's for the fans, the friendship, or the future, it just makes sense. So now we pass the mic to you. What do you think is really going on with Zayn and Lewis? Is this just friendly support, or is the One Direction machine slowly revving back to life? Left, speech bubble, drop your thoughts, theories, and dream reunion ideas in the comments, and let's manifest this moment together. Fire, don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more celeb news and deep dives, and ring that bell, because if 1D does reunite, you'll want to hear it here